Speaking of Taylor Swift, I know you went to the Taylor Swift concert. How was it?
Yeah, well, I was disappointed.
This podcast got me a boyfriend. Ever since Travis decided to use it as his personal dating app, never seen the original.
They didn't leave the stadium because I was butthurt, Jason.
He threw a tantrum. He threw a man tantrum.
He's out of here.
It's so funny. It's
My plan is ruined.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. If we say they're cool, they're gonna be like, oh my God, I thought it was cool. But they're gonna like us, but they don't know that I already love them.
People see Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce now and assume their relationship was an instant fairy tale. Married, solid, and obviously meant to be. But the truth is, their beginning was messy. Their first date wasn't cute or cinematic. It was awkward enough that people around them thought it might not go anywhere. Taylor didn't fall for him instantly. The timing was weird. He was trying a little too hard. And she was guarded because dating her always comes with a circus. They liked each other, but neither knew how to navigate those first few hours. Then suddenly, she was hard launching him to the entire world. Front row at his games, holding hands, no hiding, no soft launch, just confidently saying, "This is my person." But it only looked perfect because they worked through things privately. So how did Travis go from almost ruining that first date to becoming the man she proudly introduced to millions? The story starts before anyone even knew they were circling each other. Travis was already shooting his shot at the 2023 Super Bowl, where Taylor's team lost to his Chiefs, unaware that just months later she would be connected to the guy holding the trophy. By summer, she was on her Eras tour with millions screaming and friendship bracelets everywhere. And Travis made one with his actual phone number on it, planning to give it to her at the Kansas City show, only to learn she doesn't talk before or after shows because she performs 44 songs a night. He left Arrowhead Stadium with a bracelet and no progress, even admitting he was a little butthurt she never got it. But that missed chance wasn't the end, it was the beginning. Soon after, they ended up in the same place again on completely different terms. Taylor glowing on stage, Travis watching proudly from a VIP box, and fans had no idea how they went from strangers to that moment. Then, clues started slipping out. During an August interview, Travis laughed as soon as Taylor's name came up and dodged questions about reaching out, which made everyone suspicious. And for good reason, because behind the scenes, they had already been hanging out in New York. Sources say they had been meeting for over a month before Taylor ever appeared at the Chiefs versus Bears game. So while the internet exploded in September, Taylor and Travis had actually started their story quietly, long before anyone else knew.
Talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. So I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made.
Then came September 24th when Taylor walked into the stadium, sat next to Donna Kelce, cheered louder than half the fan base, and completely stole the spotlight, especially when she and Travis left together in the same car after the Chiefs win. That became their public debut, and the internet instantly exploded. Travis even booked out an entire restaurant that night so they could celebrate privately with their families. But here's the twist. That wasn't their first date. Their real first date happened quietly in New York, in a private dining room while Taylor was taking a break from tour to record. And it all started because she texted him first. Imagine Travis Kelce looking at his phone and seeing a message from Taylor Swift. From there, they talked, laughed, and finally planned an actual date, and he flew to New York to see her. She even told him her side of the missed friendship bracelet moment, and suddenly everything clicked. So yes, it didn't start smoothly. There were near misses, awkward timing, and a bracelet that never made it to her hand. But somehow, it all turned into one of the biggest relationships of the decade. This is where their story shifts from cute to full rom-com. Travis finally goes on that first New York date with Taylor, and everyone around him is whispering, "Don't mess this up," while he's pretending he's completely calm, even though a private dinner with Taylor Swift is basically the opposite of low pressure. Somehow, they still manage to sneak around without the world noticing, barely. And thank God the date worked out, because now, months later, they're doing everything couples who have been together for years do. Vacations, meeting each other's families, going out in public without hiding. Taylor is showing more affection in this relationship than she has in a decade. If you remember her years with Joe Alwyn, you know how rare this is. People close to them say their bond keeps getting stronger. They don't need flashy gestures, they just enjoy being together. Taylor even said in an interview that she's comfortable being public this time because they're happy, which for Swifties might as well be a neon sign saying, "This one is different." And Travis went all in. He bought a $6 million house just for extra privacy because paparazzi were camping outside his old one. He wasn't playing around. He was serious from day one. Insiders say they've already talked about their future, kids, marriage, all of it. Travis reportedly wants kids sooner rather than later, and Taylor is on board because she knows she found the right person. After years of heartbreak and high-profile exes, this relationship finally feels right. Haters tried to call it a PR stunt or claim Travis was chasing clout, as if Taylor needs help getting attention, but he shut that down immediately by telling her this wasn't a fling. He sees a real future with her. Their families see it, her friends see it, and people are already whispering that they could be engaged by summer. Even the family dynamics are adorable. Travis was terrified for Taylor to meet his dad, but Ed Kelce walked out of that meeting a full-blown Swiftie. Both families have met, and everything looks like green lights. And then there are the public dates. SNL appearances, fancy dinners, private restaurant nights where places stay open just for them. Travis holding doors, helping her out of the car, keeping her safe around fans and photographers, and showing up at her concerts like the perfect rom-com leading man.
From having the paparazzi follow me every single day into work to, just everybody having my name on their talk show every single day, whether it's sports, whether it's not sports. It's been a crazy ride I could have never anticipated, man. But I'm having fun with it. The majority of the world is having fun with it, outside of all the cranky NFL fans that just don't want to see the Chiefs win.
Let's come around. They thought you were fake. They thought you were fake.
And you know what? We're slowly reeling them in. Yep. We're slowly reeling them in. They're fighting it right now.
You know what I think it was? I think we all, because you thank you for doing what you did, by the way. You were like, yeah, I would like to invite Taylor to the game or whatever. At that point, I assume you knew she was coming?
Yeah.
You guys knew each other pretty well at that stage. I mean, that was the first time she was going to watch you play, but you guys knew each other pretty well at that point?
Yeah, we had knew each other for close to a month up to that point.
And pretty good constant.
So it wasn't just out of the blue, hey, come to the game and enjoy the game.
Yeah, not just like an open call, but we were a part very thankful that you allowed us to be a part of that. And I think getting a chance to know you and kind of watch the entire thing, I was so happy for you. And I think at learning about Taylor from her thing, I was so happy for her too. I'm this is going to be.
Chivalry was at 100, especially when Taylor showed up to a postseason game wearing a custom puffer jacket with Travis's number on it. Definitely not casual girlfriend energy, but full endgame vibes. For two people who almost got caught on their very first date, they've come an incredibly long way. And if everything insiders are saying is true, this is only the beginning. Travis has been going above and beyond for her ever since. When Taylor's 35th birthday came around, he went full Pinterest boyfriend, Hollywood husband, and Hallmark hero all at once. Sources say he went out of his way to make the whole night perfect. Custom engraved jewelry, piles of roses, thoughtful gifts, all planned so quietly that she would walk in and be hit with surprise after surprise. He even hired a private chef and bartender so the night could be just about them. No crowds, no cameras, no chaos, just Taylor, Travis, and a room filled with flowers. And the best part was that he wanted it that way. They're always surrounded by people, security, fans, press, everything. So for her birthday, he wanted something intimate, meaningful, and completely theirs. And here's what people forget. Travis might have joked about being butthurt over the missed bracelet moment, but he was already halfway in love with her. He admitted it on a recent episode of Bussin' with the Boys, saying he started falling for Taylor long before the world even knew they were talking. Even after she unintentionally skipped his bracelet moment at Arrowhead, he wasn't annoyed. He was interested, invested, and honestly, already smitten. He said something that made everyone melt. He talked about their choice to love each other openly, not hiding or sneaking around just to avoid headlines. And he summed it up perfectly with, "That's my girl. That's my lady. I'm proud of that." Then came the 2024 Super Bowl, with the Chiefs taking the win. The stadium was going wild, cameras were everywhere, and right in the middle of all that chaos was Taylor Swift hugging Travis like the rest of the world didn't exist. Travis later said that moment is when everything truly clicked for him. He talked about how incredibly self-aware she is during big, high-pressure moments, how she knows exactly when to step back, when to quietly support him, and when to show up fully by his side.
Job of keeping it private.
You want to keep things private, but at the same time, like, I'm not here to like hide anything. That's my girl.
That's your girl.
You know what I mean? That's my lady. So it's like, I'm proud of that. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to juggle, like, how can I keep this under wraps?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's
just this week.
Yeah, you just don't want to let everybody into your personal life and like be able to comment on it, knowing that everything she does is getting a headline. She's very self-aware. She understands situations like that, and I think that's why I really started to like really fall for her, was how genuine she is around just like friends, family. It can get crazy for somebody with that much like attention. First game she came to against the Bears, I was like, hey, yeah, I could probably set you up with everything, and she just walked right through the front door. She was just like, I just want to be around the family and friends and like experience this with everybody. I was just like, she really won me over with that one, though. You know how to ball, I know Aristotle, man.
Karma is Gyllenhaal, right?
What happened?
He said he fell for how genuine she is with his friends and family, and how she handles the spotlight without ever letting it change her. For someone with her level of fame, that grounded personality hit him hard. He knows that everything she does becomes news, and that people will comment on every move they make. But instead of shying away from it, he basically said, yeah, she's mine, and I'm not pretending otherwise. That's not PR talk. That's a man who is truly in love. So what do you think? Comment down below and let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. I post new videos every week uncovering the stories and behind-the-scenes details of your favorites.